Hi, this is Lori from Siegel Solutions, and I'd like to show you how to look at and fix reconciliation errors. That there's times that you'll go in to reconcile your bank account and see that something was changed from the last reconciliation. And QuickBooks does tell you that it doesn't match and will actually show you why for you to fix it. This is also the importance of having a close date on your file. So if you reconcile the bank for a certain month, you want to do a close date on it so nobody can go in and change a transaction that's been reconciled, like delete it or mark it as unreconciled without your knowledge, without having to put in a password. So I'm in my account and I'm going to go over to accounting and reconcile. And we see on our checking account that our beginning balance is off by $1,444.13. And there's a few ways that you can see how this happened. One, you can say, we can help you fix it. And the other is, if I now go into my reconciliation report and just go to the last statement, anything that was changed or deleted from it will appear right up top. So here's my reconciliation report, and it tells me what happened. It's saying that this check that had been reconciled was deleted, and this was unreconciled in the register for some reason. So somebody actually went to the register and got rid of that R, and this one was deleted. So I can actually now go back to reconcile and show you the other way. The other way is we can help you fix it. So let's see what they can help us fix. This one was deleted, so we're going to need to re-enter it and then mark it as reconciled. And this was unreconciled in the register. So I can actually view it. What's nice about the viewing is I can see what happened with it, and it'll give me the audit trail on it. Being a little bit slow tonight. So we see the audit trail that it did come in, and then there was a system edit on it, and we can just go through it. And then on this one, it was reconciled. And then this one, it was not cleared. So it was still in the check register, but marked as not cleared. So the best way to fix this is if I go back to my bank account, and it is the amount of 24413. And you want to check to see why that happened. Could have just been somebody poking around in there. But we know if I go back to my bank statement, I know that it did reconcile. So I'm going to look for that. And I think it was 24413 maybe. And here it is. I might have thought it was a duplicate, but I know that it was reconciled. And I'm just going to mark it with an R again. And now when I go to reconcile, we're down to that 1200. So when I look for that 1200, I'm seeing that it was deleted. And I know that it had to be deleted in error because if I look at my bank statement, it did clear already. So I'm going to view it and get the information on this to re-enter it and then clear it on the register. So the way that I get that is to go to the audit history. And I see it right here that it cleared and it was prepaid insurance. And the payee, I always like to have two tabs open. So I'm going to go to this tab and go to, once again, enter in an expense. was actually a check, and I have the check number. I can copy it. So I can go back, do check, and I can just put in that information again. So there was the check number. The check was dated 5/2/25. It was written to Townley. It is for, category was prepaid insurance for $1,200. I'm now going to save it and then go back to my register, search for that $1,200 and find that transaction I just put in. And it's the only time you want to mark it on the register as reconciled is if you've deleted something in error and need to put it back in. So I fix that one, and then I go back, and I'm perfect to now reconcile December. I hope that tip helps. Once again, this is Lori Swartz from Siegel Solutions. As a QuickBooks Solutions provider, Siegel Solutions can offer you QuickBooks Online for 30% discount for the first 12 months. To receive this great offer, just scan the QR code on screen or visit the website below the QR code. Once again, it's an exclusive offer from Siegel Solutions for 30% off of your new subscription of QuickBooks Online for the first 12 months. To learn more about Siegel Solutions and our QuickBooks consulting services, which include cleanups, new file setups, third-party integrations, and we also offer ongoing bookkeeping services, visit our website at www.siegelsolutions.com. You can also email us at info@siegelsolutions.com. And don't forget to follow us on YouTube for more of our tips and tricks videos.